We show up in the party, fire than everybody.
Sit. Sit. Stay. Good dog. There we go. Alright, so let's first see what our free gift is today from a nice Hobbit gift from our local Hobbit here. Okay, so we get some attack damage buff. That actually might come in handy here. Let's go ahead and use that up because that'll be pretty nice. Oh, we got 3 of them, so even better. So let's go ahead and use that up. Let's get some health bonus, might as well, while we're at it. Looks like some stuff sold. Excellent. So we've made some money already today. So far a good start. So let's go do some of the daily quests real quick. Trying to remember where the task board is here, but actually there may not be one in this town. Ah, there's the board there. It's just right on the outskirt of town, so my fault. But we found it. So we have a boat ton of pure black fur here to turn in, so start unloading that to who we need to turn it into up here. So just a little bit of back and forth between this quest and the turn-in person here. So this won't take too long. Nice thing about tasks is it gives us reputation, easy XP. You know, it's basically just easy stuff on that, and after 100 you do get a title, after 200 you get another title that you can use, because I'm going for the 200 range at this point. So we'll see if we can get there before Moria is released, which Moria should be released here in what they said about mid-March-ish, because they want to keep on pace with the Legendary server, the biggest difference of being every expansion being released every 4 months. So as long as they keep up that, then with this starting on November 8th, the next expansion should be mid-March, ideally March 8th, but as soon as we get closer to March, then we should have an idea of what is going on there. So, but the closest official word that Standing Stone has given is March-ish. So, stay tuned for more information about that in the future. So we're just going back and forth here, just a couple more turn-ins, and then we'll leave this dwarf little town here.
Well met!
And journey more forth into the snowy wilderness that we have up here. And one thing I do like about this area up here is that you have to stay warm. And you're like, well, of course, it's cold. You're going to have to stay warm. Not many games really kind of take that into account in regards to you actually need to stay warm or bad things will happen. So we do have a nice buff here for soothing warmth. Basically, if we were already frozen, the cold would dissipate from the body, which is, you know, ideally you don't want to be frozen over. Makes sense, right? You gotta remember, this game came out almost 12 years ago, and not a whole lot of those realistic type of things were in many games. So that was definitely a nice change when I remember first encountering this area 11-ish, whatever, 12 years ago. I don't remember. It's been a while. If you remember stuff from 11, 12 years ago, more power to you. But kind of a little sketchy on the details. So we want to make sure we see appropriately. What in the world was that? Oh. Oh, you gave us a nice little buff there. Well, thank you, sir. Okay. Oh, that was awfully nice to get that random passerby. Why does it sit? Alright, so let's see here. We need to... Let's go ahead and get this first quest done here. We're going to take a key out from the mines. Now, the thing about these mines here, they're inhabited by Dowerhand dwarves, which are the main adversary dwarves to most of the dwarves in Middle Earth, at least the western part of Middle Earth that we're in, because they're mainly inhabited by the Longbeard dwarves. Their clan names are not actually, I mean, I suppose they probably have long beards, hence where they probably got the name, but as far as I know, there's no official that the Longbeards have longest beards, but hey, I could be wrong. I'm sure the name had to originate from something or someone. But I have no data to really back that up or lore. So, well, we are going to look for a key from a dour hand within here to unlock where we need to get to. So, it's time to start beating some stuff up. Mainly these dwarves. So our attack buff and healing buff should make short work of this. So no key from him. On to numero 2 here. Alright, so we're getting some relics, some other stuff. So the nice thing about this area is that a lot of stuff drops reputation items, so we don't have to worry too much about the rep grind being too crazy. I mean, it is a little bit of a grind, but compared to some MMOs, it's not too bad, honestly. It could be a lot worse. I mean, heck, I came from EverQuest where the grind was everything. And Final Fantasy XI. So comparatively speaking, not too bad. So no key yet. We're in the Ice Free Mines, right? Yes, we're in the Ice Free Mine. I want to make sure we're in the right mine because I'm like not seeing anything drop yet. So far, it's not dropping yet. So we'll keep on beating this stuff up till we get a key. Still no key yet. So it must have a pretty low drop rate, but I wouldn't expect every dour hand to have the key that we need. But we'll keep searching them. I got no problem with that. And he gone. Alright. Still no key. So let's go down a level here and talk to this miner. Oh, and apparently this miner has a friend. Make short work of him here in a second. Hitting for a lot harder than I would expect. Nothing too troubling, but still no key. Okay, now we have a little bit of trouble here. Oh, cheap shot me. Come on. Hit him. There we go. Did I use up all my health potions there? Nope, I still got a few here. Good. Let's use those on the hard. Alright. Whoa. Yeah, let's not go that way. They're looks like they're sorting it out between themselves and that abominable snowman looking thing, so let's let them argue with that amongst themselves. I don't feel like getting in the middle of their quarrel. Alright, does anybody have a key? Nope, you don't. Oh, still no key. Man, they got this key under wraps somewhere. Apparently only one person's trusted with this key, apparently, because, man, no one is. Still nothing. Man, we're definitely in the right area, so that's not the case. Ah, there we go. We found the bent key. So we didn't find a high quality key, we found a bent key. So. But as long as it works then... Okay, so we need to bring the key to our person, so we need to get out of this cave. So let's go ahead and get out of here. So we're not too far deep in, so it shouldn't be too hard. I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way. Oh. We almost ran back into the quarreling dwarves and their abominable snowman friend. And I use the term friend loosely. There we go. So there may be some stuff going on here in the background, so I apologize for that. We'll try to maybe mute this out here while that goes on here, so if you don't hear me talking for a little bit here, then that's going to be the reason, so I apologize in advance for that. Shouldn't take too long, though. Got some other things going around here tonight. Got some celebrating going on tomorrow, so want to make sure we are adequately prepared. Hopefully we can get out of this cave before then. Apparently these dwarves came back in this place really, really quick. That's not too bad. I thought it'd be louder than that, so looks like we don't have to mute much. Okay, so I think that's the exit. Ha! Alright, before we get out of here, let's use some of the rep stuff up. It's good old reputation items. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Alright. So we're almost level 45. Oh. Looks like a miner caught me off guard as I exited that cave. There we go. Alright, so as we got on a horse, and we'll head back, hand over this broken, oh, sorry, not broken key, bent key, to our dwarf allies. Let's see what that does. Oh yeah, I forgot, we also got to hunt tundra bears by the dozens, and I literally mean dozens. Our little quest tracker says we're on 3 of 20 for... Oh, wait, did I pass up the entrance? Did I? I think I didn't. No. I'm second guessing myself. I was like, wait a minute. That's my fault. I thought I passed it up. Did I do all the daily quests too? No, I still have more daily tech. Wow, I really got off my game here. Man. I was wondering why things didn't look right. My fault. Sorry. Things happen.
What do you need?
Okay, so where is the other turn-in? Should be right literally in front of our face. Oh! Yeah, almost was.
Well met, friend.
Let's see here. Now let's see about this key. Alright, what's this dwarf going to do? He'll need to use a bit of heat to shape it up, so he's going to fix the bent key, it looks like. So, let's see what he does with this. There, that should do it. Okay. That didn't take him too long. Oh, now to the shaping. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. He's not done yet. There, that got him. Oh, he's very, very proud of his work there. As most dwarves are. Alright. Oh, there we go. That gave us level 45. Excellent. And then we need to head back into the mines, it looks like. Now we have a new captain quest. So once we head back to Breeland, we'll go ahead and do that, but right now, not too worried about it. So let's go ahead and save that quest for another day. Oh, we can't unfollow it? Oh, I selected the wrong quest. My fault. Oops. Sorry. Alright, so now level 45. Excellente. Alright, so we need to defeat Armaroth the Exacting. Find the inner office within my spring allies. Well, I have my halberd and my companion, so I guess that counts. We'll go with that. I have a good feeling about that. So let's head back to the mine. I think soonish we'll probably... Well, I mean, we still got a while to go, I think, in this area. But then eventually we'll have to head back to... probably Angmar to finish up book quests and other miscellaneous quests from Angmar. Before heading to... I forget the region outside Moria. You'd think I would know this, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh well, no bother. Alright, so we must venture past the dwarves once more. Hi guys, did you miss me? I didn't miss you. Oh yeah, I need to resummon my companion, which oddly still does not level up when you level up. I don't know, I don't question it. Okay, I kind of question it, but... we got to get things done here. So, hopefully we can get the path of least resistance getting through here. Alright, pretty good there. Oh, he attracted all sorts of company there. Oh, by all means. Oh, hey, we completed a deed there. Awesome. Nice. Alright, who's the dwarf that cheap shot me? You? It was probably you. You look like you would cheap shot someone. Oh, you gone. Alright, one more. So we got 5 Lotro points for completing that deed. With Lotro points being the store currency for extras, expansions. I mean, you can pretty much purchase pretty much everything in this game with Lotro points. Take a lot of money or grinding, but it technically can be done. So it's definitely one of the more friendly free-to-play models, which is not a bad thing. I mean, for a smaller game such as Lord of the Rings Online, it does work out pretty well. I mean, it was really one of the first MMOs to go from a subscription to free-to-play, and if memory serves me right, it ended up being more profitable for them. So, it turned out to be a nice business model. Then all of a sudden, every other MMO outside of a couple decided to follow suit with this business model. I mean, that's essentially how Star Wars: The Old Republic gets a lot of their money. I mean, as far as shoes, I mean, from what I understand about Fortnite, that's how Fortnite gets a boat ton of its money. Only makes several billion, I think. You know, no, nothing huge, nothing crazy, just several billion. I've never personally played Fortnite. Not much of a shooter fan, but I mean, hey, if it's making that kind of money, there's got to be something to that model, right? Alright, so, man, I think every dwarf in this mine has found us. I don't think I've gone more than 10 steps in this area. go. So we're about where we left off when we came through here a couple minutes ago. So we just gotta keep going even deeper at that point. Alright, one more down, one more to go. So I don't remember much about this mine, so it'll be interesting to see where it leads. So that goes down. Ooh. That looks like a crazy fall. Oh, let's give it a try. Oh, hello. Whoa. Oh my. Okay, so it's going well. When in fact, this may not end up well. I think we'll be okay. We got 2 dwarves down and now this abominable snowman guy. Alright, good to go. Sorta. Are we going the right way even? It's hard to say. Kind of landed in the middle of things here. Can't really tell if one way looks better than the other. Let's go back with the dwarf's way. Since it's key to a dwarvish thing, I would presume it'd be something dwarfish. That's my logic, and I'm going with it. Alright, so need to find a door. What about this door? Does that work? I think we found the door. I think we found a lot of dwarves. Hi guys, were you expecting me? Because from the numbers I see here, you probably were. Huh. God, they all talk at... Oh, he's an elite too, jeez. This may not have been the best idea. They weren't kidding about the fellowship requirement, were they? Well, about that. So let's give it a try, but this may end up poorly. Okay, so we only got the first 3 to initially start, so that's a good sign. Down. Alright, 2 down. So, and then we'll get to the next set of them here, hopefully. Now, if I can just take those 2 and then leave the boss for last, I might have a decent chance at least. So, it'll give us the most chance of not dying. Except for no interruption work. Hey, as long as you're back there, then... Trust me, I ain't in a rush to take you on just yet. Okay. So far so good. Alright, so is there any food that we can use for this battle? I suppose I must deal with you myself. That's probably our cue to eat some food. Let's eat that real quick, because we're gonna need it. So we eat that. I don't think I have any other meals. Nope, that's really about it. Okay. Full power. Markham, he's got 24k health. We have 4k health. Yeesh. Let's see where this ends up. Start using some abilities so that from our little companion. Ooh. Our Our mistress companion there just got taken down. Let's see if we can resummon her real quick. Yeah, this guy's hitting like a truck. That's pulling him mildly. He's only about 5k down in health. Thankfully, we still have a few tricks up our sleeves. But yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to take this guy on. We've got him almost to half health, but we're about dead. Yeah, that's about all my tricks there. Alright, let's go ahead and retreat then. We'll have to wait. Maybe we can do that in a couple more levels, but that's definitely above our skill level right now. Definitely not bad though. We got him to half health, so all things considered, not a bad effort to say the least. Definitely need some help or a few levels though. So let's skip that quest for now. Come back to that later time. So, the tundra bears. We got a boat ton of them to take on. So if you anything that looks like a polar bear, we need to take it on. So if I was a polar bear, where would I be? Probably up here, away from all this funness. Hey, there's a whole bunch of them right there. What do you know? That works out nicely. Alright. Oh, right, companion. Kinda need that. There we go. Much better. Alright, good to go there. Alright, so how many more bears we got to get? Only 15 more. Thankfully, they are very plentiful. Okay, 6 down, 14 more to go. So we'll definitely thin out the bear population of the Great North here. Not a bad thing, mind you. Just something we're doing for our Eskimo equivalent buddies, the Lussoth. Or Lussoth, I honestly don't know how to pronounce that, but let's go with that until I hear otherwise. Okay, so we're grabbing some silver. Because if we're going to freeze our butts off here, we might as well come away with some nice metals. Oh, Mr. Bear. You're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. There you go. Alright, 11 more to go. We don't need that. Okay, halfway there. There we go, there's another one bites the dust there. But yeah, I mean, as I travel around here, personally, full disclosure, I've never been to Canada myself. But this is something I would definitely still picture the far northern part of Canada to look like with, you know, a bunch of snow, trees, hilly areas, moose everywhere. I'm sure bears are up there too. this is what I would definitely envision it to be like. I could be wrong. But until I'm proven wrong, might as well go with my impression of Canada. Lot less maple syrup. No Tim Hortons around here, nothing like that. Alright, so that's one of those wild men I was telling you about that have the wolf skin to disguise them. And apparently it must be very warm because it's freezing out there. Alright, 6 more to go. This ain't too bad because they're just everywhere around here, these tundra bears. So while 20 may seem like a lot, realistically it's not a whole heck of a lot. Especially since at this level they're not too difficult to take down. Okay, 16 of 20. And we'll turn this in and see where the next quest takes us. So, almost there. Alright, 17 of 20. 3 more to go. We'll sneak. Oh, apparently I wasn't sneaky enough. Captains are not very good at sneaking, so not surprising that we got caught. Shocker, I know. Alright, so we'll start. Oh, look, there's all a bunch of bears up here. Yeah, this will take no time at all. Making things nice and easy on that. What's that undamaged thing? Hang on. Wait a tick. Oh, nice. I can make a stuffed tundra bear. Good thing we bought a house. Oh, by the way, our character bought a house. I did that in some of the off time. So I could go house shopping without having to worry about the hours and hours of you guys me pondering over which house to buy. So we'll go visit that later after we visit the taxidermist in Bree and make ourselves a nice stuffed bear to stick in our house. It'll be a nice trophy. And if I find another one, apparently they sell for pretty decent when I checked the auction house some time ago, so because it is a pretty rare drop. So kudos to us for being lucky tonight. But yeah, that's awesome. So we already got some moose head in the house there. So we'll see if we can add the tundra bear in a little. Alright, so let's head back to our dwarf friends. Or no, I'm sorry, Miko was the... Oh, he's the Eskimo-ish guy to the south, so never mind. We're not going to talk to the dwarves just now. Just kidding. Let's talk to Miko here in the south. It'll take just a second to get there. Like I said, lots of open space, not a whole lot of civilization. Something to expect in the wild of the north here. So it should be around here somewhere. Whoa. What was that? Oh, tundra bear coming for us. What in the world is that? That's a level 52 elite thing. Oh my, what in the world? That looks like that would eat my face off. And not in a good way. Actually, how would that even be a good way? Never mind, I regret saying that now. Still, let's not mess with that. Only has 70,000 health. Rare Nemesis category. I'm sure I'd be just fine. No, we're not going near him.
Are you well today?
Alright, awesome. So Miko accepted our bounty of slaughtering the tundra bears that we did. So now let's head. Now we gotta head back to east to there. So eastward we go, back to that town. Pinti Pida? I can't pronounce it. There's a lot of crazy names on there. My Lasoth is not very fluent. And I'm okay with that. Oh, got stuck by a mountain there. Actually, we gotta make sure we keep mining because we need to work on our prospecting so that when Moria does open up, we can prospect all the... I'm sorry, mine up all the stuff in there that we need. So we'll be nice and prepared when Moria comes out. In the next month and a half-ish. At least that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Whoa, that's a big drop. Ow. Another thing, realistic falling penalty of can't run, can't block easily, can't dodge. I mean, makes sense. If your legs hurt and you can't really pivot, dodge, move out of the way quickly. So, more realistic penalties there. Thankfully it goes away within a minute usually. It's still very annoying if you're getting chased by someone or something there. Lariana, I'll appreciate that. Don't bank on it. Every 3 to 4 months is a guide, not a deadline. And I agree, it's just a guide that they did. But I remember reading about on Reddit that on the Standing Stone Games forums that they had a community person come in there and say March-ish. Personally, I hope they go more for a 6-month thing for the Shadows of Angmar part because there's a lot more in-depth stuff than compared to Moria, Mirkwood, and everything else. So I personally hope it goes further than that, but if they hold true to what they said and what that community guy said, which sadly I don't have a link for it right now, then I think they're going to hold pretty close to it, maybe push it back a little bit, maybe towards the end of March. I can't see them going more past that, at least at this present time. Could I be wrong? Probably. I happen to be wrong once in a blue moon. But as far as the information I've read and gathered so far, that seems to be, for the moment, the track that they want to be on. But, hey, I guess we'll find out. I wish I had my nice crystal ball here so I could look into it and get us a definitive answer here. So we could alleviate all those concerns. But I'm in no rush. I'll probably level an alt or maybe 2 alts or something by then as well. This is the first character I've had on the server so far. And it's just been a nice, relaxing journey. More relaxing than I expected. 2019 scary for MMOs like Eltro 2. Fingers crossed on failures and new releases. Camera died? Camera died. Got some lag there, so give me a second. So I apologize for that. Camera must have died. Let's see if we can get this back to working again. Yeah, it looks like we have some technical difficulty there, so give me 1 second here. See if we can fix that. Happens to my camera too, no worries. Yeah, It was definitely unusual. When I first booted up the computer today, it actually didn't recognize the camera for some reason too, which was definitely unusual, so I kind of moved it to another USB slot, so as soon as I get to a safe-ish area there, I'll probably try and see if I can get that taken care of there, but it's definitely the first issues I've had with it in 5 months now. Let's see if I can get that rebooted and working again. It's also lagging a lot on this end here. Horrible my USB slots. Yeah, USB slots, they can take a lot of torture. So, see if we can get that up and running here in a minute. We'll go up here and see if I can jiggle it around, make it work for here for a second. So let's check this out. Alright, so we're in a safe-ish area here, so let's see if I can get this working again, if we're lucky. Yeah, relaunch my camera software. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna see if I can